Imagine logging onto a private live stream, only to realize you're watching real women being tortured to death. No movie. No fiction. Just pure horror, broadcast for an audience of silent strangers. This isn't a dark web myth. It actually happened in Argentina, inside what became known as the House of Horror. 3 young women, lured by fake job offers, walked into a trap they would never escape. What unfolded was one of the most disturbing true crime cases the world has ever seen. In March 2025, Argentina awoke to headlines that sounded too horrifying to be real. Police had uncovered a house that was more than a crime scene. It was a theater of cruelty. 3 women, all in their 20s, were promised work, safety, and a fresh start. But instead of opportunity, they were led straight into the hands of sadistic predators. Inside the house, investigators discovered a setup that felt less like a home and more like a twisted studio. Cameras positioned in corners, high-speed internet connections, and evidence of a private live stream broadcast. This wasn't a spontaneous act of violence. It was carefully prepared for an audience. The torture and murders of these women weren't hidden in the shadows. They were staged for profit, spectacle, and entertainment. For hours, the victims endured unthinkable abuse, their final moments watched silently by faceless strangers online. When authorities traced the stream, they uncovered a hidden group, a digital forum where people paid to watch suffering unfold live. Some viewers even commented, treating human agony as if it were nothing more than content. The discovery shook Argentina to its core. Even veteran detectives admitted they had never seen such depravity, and the public reaction was immediate. Protests erupted across Buenos Aires and other cities. Women's rights groups, already fighting an epidemic of femicide in Latin America, pointed to this case as the ultimate proof that society had failed to protect its most vulnerable. The suspects, 2 men in their 30s, were quickly arrested. Prosecutors charged them with murder, human trafficking, torture, and the production of illegal content. But investigators believe more people may have been involved, those who organized the streaming network, and those who profited from it. International law enforcement is now working to track the digital trail, raising questions about how widespread this hidden market really is. What horrified people most was not just the violence, but the audience. Who were these watchers? Why did no one try to stop it? And how far will people go when anonymity and money collide online? This wasn't only a crime against 3 women, it was a mirror held up to a darker side of human nature. Experts warn that this case is not an isolated nightmare. As technology advances, criminals are finding new ways to exploit the internet for trafficking, torture, and even murder. The House of Horror is a warning. Crimes of the future may not happen in silence, but on live broadcast, consumed by those willing to watch. For the families of the victims, grief has turned into a demand for justice. They want Argentina's laws to adapt, harsher penalties for traffickers, stricter monitoring of digital platforms, and stronger protections for women. Their voices echo a larger movement across Latin America, where femicide rates remain among the highest in the world. The trial will determine the fate of the killers, but the questions raised will outlast any verdict. How do we protect the vulnerable in a world where predators use the internet as a hunting ground? How do we stop crime when violence itself becomes entertainment? And perhaps most chilling of all, how many more silent audiences are out there, waiting for the next broadcast of horror? The House of Horror is more than a crime story. It is a chilling reminder that evil doesn't just live in the shadows anymore. In the wrong hands, technology can transform cruelty into a show, and turn human suffering into spectacle.